this, I'm going to do the China slash Hang Shai side mission 3. And it's about the death of Malik's friend.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things.
This one's a pretty cool side mission. I like this one. This game's a long game. You can excuse me. You can this game can be very long if you want it to be, or you can beat it really quickly if you want to. Oh, here it is.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Slash Chan.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
You can just you can beat the game really fast if you want to. You can just play the main missions and beat the game pretty fast. But I mean, the side missions, if you don't do the side missions, then you kind of not really, there's no point really in playing the game, because the side missions are such a huge part of the game. They make up the bolt of the game. I feel not they don't make up the bolt of the game, but there's, if you don't do the side missions, you're going to get so much less time out of the game. And it can, I don't even remember like the last half of the game. I don't think it's going to be interesting, or the last quarter.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I...
Oh, here he is.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, though not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
No, I don't know what to do. First of all, I was never told about this, so. But he did do us a good job. I'm a dick. I don't know. But I don't know, because I don't want to give him money. It's my money. It's my money, and I do what I want with it. Oh, fine, take the money.
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
So I gave him the money.
I trust you'll show
Fine.
discretion.
I mean, I didn't want to be a dick, because he did help us quite bigly then. I think if I wasn't recording, I'd probably just wouldn't give it to him. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have trouble trying to do that. Oh, we got to read it. I actually take the. I don't take I don't take decisions like that lightly in games. All right, here we go. Autopsy. Here we go. Time of death 22:15. Alright, final diagnosis. Scalp contusion. Linear pattern of lacerations of right side of skull. Linear pattern of laceration of right cerebral hemisphere. I don't know these words. These words are too big for me. Supratroinoid and subdural hemorrhage. Small contusions, tips of temporal lobes. Promise I don't even know what these words are. Abrasion of left cheek, abrasion / contusion, posterior left shoulder, abrasion of right lower back, and posterior right lower leg. Toxicology studies, blood, ethanol, none detected. Blood drug screen, no drugs detected. Cause of death of 23-year-old. Seizure associated with cranocerebral trauma and intracerebral hemorrhage. Blood test revealed a high level of HCG. Well, so she was like hit around the head by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like she got hit around the head. Alright.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant.
Oh!
Malik,
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
and do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Scumbag. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh yeah, I can now jump. I can now jump really high. Whee! Whee! Look, Mama, I can jump really high. Look at me go. Woo! Jump 3 meters, I believe. I can fly. No, I can't. I didn't get that jump ability. It just gives you it when you start. It just gives you it for free when you upgrade to try and start that tree of upgrades. I'm looking forward to playing the Missing Link DLC because I haven't played that. It's like 6-8 hours of stuff, content. It's quite a lot of new content, 6 to 8 hours. And I believe the add-on was only like £8 normally, maybe a bit more. So it's a really good price for the add-on normally. And I'm really looking forward to playing some new content. Up here. As you can see, my EMP grenade is gone. I threw it out by accident. I threw it by accident. I couldn't be asked to reload. Right, hack this. I really like the Wii U controller. I think it's super comfy. It's one of the most comfiest controllers I've ever held.
Access granted.
Alright, we've got to look for evidence. Look for evidence.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Baseball bat.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Refrigerator? No. Broken clock.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
The computer.
Access granted.
Right. Your father want me to forward this to you. Because your family's going to live. Blah 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 blah. God. So his father was a dick. So.
Malik, it looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's go to the Hive. So, let me quickly talk about the Wii U while I get to the Hive. The thing is, you know, Assassin's Creed 4 is obviously going to be out on the Wii U, and I want to get on the Wii U, but there's no hell in hell I'm getting it for the Wii U, because no one's going to be playing the multiplayer. I mean, I really want to get it for the Wii U, because I love playing on the Wii U, because I really do enjoy the Wii U. Maybe a reason why I like playing on it so much is because I don't actually get to play it that much. You know, like Lego Marvel comes out soon. I know it's already out in America, I believe. I'd like to get that for the Wii U, but I don't think that's going to be better on the Wii U, you know what I mean? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Access granted.
Alright.
杀人啊！我不想死。
Alright, is anything in here? There is a tranquilizer rifle. I have no space for it. Holy hell, I have 1 billion upgrades. What is spirits? I'm gonna check what spirits is. Spirits. It's a medic. What is it? It's a Chinese liquor. I'll use it. I've used it. I don't need it. But I really like. I'm drunk now. Yeah. I really like the tranquilizer gun. It looks pretty cool, but I want to pick it up. But I've got so many upgrades. I can combine it with that, which I don't need to though. I want to keep it. Anything in here? Nothing under there. What's the point of having all those boxes here?
He's got a gun.
No, I don't. Well, I do, but how do you know that?
脑都会淹上。
Hive is down here. Hey. So, I believe this is another try to persuade him type conversation. So, save before you do the conversation. So there are hidden side quests. You can, so I might miss a few.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
I save it.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, piss off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
It's LA Noir all of a sudden. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think you can tell by this that I was terrible at LA Noir. Because the police report was inconclusive, full of inaccuracies, itself was falsified.
Because the police report was full of inaccuracies. Like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said Evelyn was high as a kite, drugged out of her mind when she died. But we both know this isn't true.
I barely remember what I said that night, but I know that ain't it.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her?
Sure to get your family involved in a relationship, showed you she was pregnant.
She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
Lim.
Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee. But only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice.
What an idiot.
She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Done it. It's really screwed up.
Alec, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Oh, you want me to hack something? Save it. He's an idiot. Why would you do that? Why would you make it look like an accident? You could have took her to a hospital and saved her life. Dumbass. Idiot. Where is the... Where is it? You are dumbass.
Access denied.
Oh, fudge. God damn it. I thought I had it. I didn't realise there was another one. The only problem I have with the Wii U controller is that if I put it on my lap to like take a quick like couple second break, it'll press the triggers down. So I will just start going without meaning to. Start shooting all over the place. That could happen to anyone. Right.
Access granted.
Done.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Could have just took it to a hospital, you dumbass.
Jensen,
Malik?
well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
Practice
I have a
point.
few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
What?
Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2,
Malik?
just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch.
Oh dear.
She's going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Oh, alright. So that's that side mission completed. I like that side mission. It's a pretty cool side mission. I like it. Yeah.